Welcome back, everybody. Now, as you can see, it is a first alert weather day, and it's a mixed bag. You know, we got a couple of reasons. For the morning, it seems like, you know, ice, a glaze, as you put it.
Yeah, so last night especially and into early this morning, we had some freezing rain come through. And, you know, freezing rain, I would say, is probably the most hazardous winter weather we could see, just because it does create that icy glaze over everything. It creates it on trees, it creates it on cars and on the roads and driveways and sidewalks. So watch out for icy spots this morning. Now, temperatures are slowly rising. So the good news is our icy threat is pretty much coming to an end within the next couple of hours or so. In fact, the winter weather advisory has already been dropped as of 6 o'clock. So we are just looking at a few isolated icy spots. So again, take it slowly as you're leaving the house and take it slowly on the roads as well, especially on those side streets as we're dealing with some icy conditions. Now, as temperatures rise, we are going to be looking at some leftover freezing rain changing over to just a plain rain. Then for the rest of the morning, we will end up dealing with some periods of a steady rainfall as temperatures climb up actually pretty quickly. We're rising into the 40s as we head into the late morning. So by 10, 11 o'clock, we're already around 40 degrees with a period of steady and plain rain. So no freezing rain at that point. Then as we head into the afternoon, as a low pressure system and cold front move through, we are actually going to look at that rain coming to an end. We may even see a couple of breaks of sun as we head into the afternoon. Temperatures will still hover around 42 degrees for many of us in the Pioneer Valley, and then the winds will start to ramp up as we head into the evening and overnight hours especially. So by 7 o'clock, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Our temperatures are in the 30s. Overnight tonight, we'll see some more clouds building in. The winds start to pick up. It gets cold. Temperatures are in the 20s, and we may even see a few flurries or light snow showers across the Berkshires, thanks to that breeze bringing in some lake effect snow from New York. Now, the wind becomes our next turn of attention here as we head into tonight and then especially for tomorrow. With that being said, there's a high wind watch in effect for all of Western Mass. That starts at 7 p.m. tonight and lasts all the way until 1 a.m. on Wednesday. So this high wind watch will either be downgraded to a wind advisory or it will be upgraded to a high wind warning. So we are on tap for a bit of a windy day, especially for Tuesday. So if it happens to be your trash day, we'll put the trash can wind meter at about a 2, maybe 2.5. So some tipped over barrels, maybe some of the barrels are rolling down the road a little bit, especially in the hills, where we're expecting to see wind gusts occasionally topping 45 or even up over 55 miles per hour in the hills. In the valley, we're likely to be seeing wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles per hour for your night tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. So we could be looking at the chance for some isolated wind damage and power outages as well. The other thing that we have to deal with for tomorrow especially is the wind chill. Tomorrow, temperatures only get into the 20s, and when you factor in those really gusty winds, it's going to feel like it's in the single digits and teens out there. In fact, we're going to continue to be dealing with some breezy conditions for a good portion of this week, though tomorrow will be the windiest day. On Wednesday, Thursday, winds go to about 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts. You can see in your satellite and radar, we are still dealing with the lingering effects of the freezing rain that we had last night. We've got a pretty large system here. This is an area of low pressure and a cold front that is going to come through. As that cold front does push through, we'll see some periods of regular rain, a warm front first, and then a cold front. And so we'll be looking at some periods of rain, at least for the first half of the day. Then the second half of the day, we're drying out. The winds ramp up for tomorrow. Notice the lake effect snow showers coming in from New York, thanks to that gusty breeze, especially in the Berkshires. So you may see some minor snow accumulation. This here is over a couple of days here. This is now through Wednesday. We can be looking at a couple of inches of accumulation in the Berkshires, thanks to some of those lake effect snow showers. Then your next weather maker comes in Wednesday night. Looks like we'll see a period of some light snow, minor accumulations, probably around a ½ inch to about 1 inch or 2 in many locations for New Year's Eve and into New Year's Day. Then as we head into the first few days of the new year, it's going to be cold. We're looking at temperatures ranging in the 20s with a bit of a gusty breeze most days with a mix of sun and clouds.